When there's people around you that are not necessarily in alignment with your purpose, they will cause blockages. It's important that you differentiate and discern so that you can remove them accordingly. Stay tuned and we'll explore a little deeper why revoking access to people that are hot and cold and other things cause you to miss out on major blessings and manifesting quicker. Stay tuned. Bonjour, Bellas. LouvmdB here. It's time to wake up. You've been sleeping on yourself too long. Retire that cape. Let's manifest dreams today. Having issues within your union? Restore balance now with Yin Yang Elixir. My mind or in my reality, all of my financial obligations are accounted for and clear. Bonjour, welcome back, beautiful souls. I am Loüv Ma'at Dua, your favorite spiritual alchemist. All right, and so we're going to go ahead and get into what is causing you to not receive your manifestations in the time period that you suspect it to be. So you may be in an energy of, okay, you need to manifest a particular thing. You need to manifest a particular outcome where, there's not much else for you to contribute to, right? You've put your trust into it, you put your faith in it, you've been doing the journaling and all of that, and so you're wondering, like, why isn't my manifestations actually coming into fruition? Hold on just a minute, go ahead and like and subscribe, and then we'll get into it. All right, so what tends to happen when it comes to the subconscious mind and the conscious mind is there is kind of a play on both. The subconscious mind represents the feminine and the conscious mind represents the masculine. And so when you think about the subconscious mind, it's more so that intuitive, whereas the conscious mind is the analytical. So stay tuned, follow me with this. When it comes to manifesting, it's important to understand the subconscious mind and the conscious mind, because you may be tolerating things on the conscious level when it comes to people within your environment. However, on a subconscious level, it doesn't sit right with you. So the best way that I can convey this to you is you may be doing all the right steps when it comes to manifesting, but you're not seeing it. And it's because you are tolerating people or things within your reality that you don't necessarily feel comfortable with. And so truly, your subconscious mind will override most of the time what your conscious mind really wants. So on a conscious level, you're thinking, I'm manifesting this particular career path. I'm manifesting this particular home. I'm manifesting this particular state of health. I'm manifesting this particular, whatever it is. It can happen for you a lot quicker when you begin to be more so accountable for your energy, more so accountable for valuing yourself. We often in manifesting circles speak about gratitude and how gratitude is just so yummy when it comes to the universe, right? When it comes to universal God and universal mother, Gaia as well. But I don't hear too many people consider gratitude for self. When you're not having gratitude for self, what this looks like is you tolerating people that may be hot and cold, people that may be intimidated by your energy, may be intimidated by your gifts, your beauty, whatever it is. But for some reason, this could also be delving into unhealed emotions, unhealed wounds, or people pleasing, things that you may have picked up as survival mechanisms early on as a child. Now that you are in a space of actually being able to shift from survival mode to thrive mode, it's imperative that you shed away those things that cause you to not show up as present as you need to be for yourself. For example, if there's people that reach out to you when it's convenient for them, when you do speak to them, you notice that there is some discontent in their voice. You know, especially if you're someone that's very intuitive, maybe you have been blessed with the gifts of the clairs, clairaudient. Okay, I have that gift, clairsentient, where you can smell different things, different aromas come up in certain situations. Um, when you have these gifts, clairvoyance as well, when you're able to foresee things, you're able to pick up on things. And when you have these spiritual gifts, it's not just there just to have them, it's there for you to utilize. And by you utilizing your spiritual gifts of discernment, by you separating yourself, and you don't have to do this in a toxic way, you can create a great rapport, energy rapport, by saying no, by distancing yourself from energy that does not serve you, and also by not allowing yourself to be put in a position where you feel obligated to tolerate people that are behaving intolerably. Truly. So that's definitely one surefire way to free up your energy and allow yourself to be more so in alignment with flow and showing gratitude for self. This creates your manifestations coming into fruition a lot faster. Number two, the second aspect of dealing with bringing your manifestations to fruition a lot easier and faster is the self-talk you have with self. When you are speaking against your manifestations, and again, a lot of times the things that are in your subconscious mind have been implanted there by your experiences through life, by situations you've been through, by other people. So you have to really challenge the things, the intrusive thoughts, the nagging, the naysaying that happens in your own mind. Because when you are present in mind and aware enough to know that you have the ability to create your reality, this gives you the opportunity to create new ways of existing, new ways of being. And knowing that if you are being hypercritical of yourself, if you are saying a lot of negative things about yourself, okay, again, this could represent some healing, because this could represent things that you may have done as a response to trauma. Okay, self-deprecating behaviors oftentimes is for a person to project negativity onto themselves in order to keep a target off them. So in order for people to really bother them, they self-deprecate. Now that you're in a space of safety and you no longer have to do that, and now you're shifting to thrive mode, okay, because we're vibing high and thriving. You want to nip that in the bud. When you feel the need to express negativity, begin to journal, because oftentimes the negative emotions are coming up and it's something that needs to be released and put on paper, or just, just speak it. I think another tip that I saw somewhere, it may have been on TikTok, was a lady mentioned how instead of venting to others or doing a emotional dump on someone, she decided to just do voice recordings of how she felt and then process them over a couple of days. That's definitely a great tip, but I definitely suggest journaling, because with journaling, you're able to really utilize that physical. And the voice recordings are helpful as well. You can do that as well. But definitely you want to shift your focus from what it is negative that you may have been saying about yourself and shift it into positive, utilizing affirmations. How did I become so irresistible? How did I become so magical? How did I become so wealthy? How did I become so sufficient? Affirmation and that's 3 to speed up your manifestations. Utilizing affirmations will surely show you how God is a force within your life and how you are connected to source energy, which is God, which is Divine Mother, Divine Father. Okay, so definitely those are 3 surefire ways, surefire life hacks to alleviate manifestation blocks and allow flow and abundance to come into your life. And I just want to say, I've been having dreams about different things coming to pass, and typically when this happens, I begin to see these things manifest in my life in a matter of a week or days. sometimes not even that long, sometimes in a matter of hours. So I'm saying this, giving you these gems because I have these keys, and it's important also when you're manifesting to have a sense of feeling as if it's already yours. When you shift into that energy and you're not allowing yourself to be distracted by outsiders, people that may have been in your life for karmic lessons, when you separate yourself from the noise and you allow yourself to be confident in your truth, okay, and not taking on other people's energies, this is when you're going to see your manifestations skyrocket. All right, so you're welcome. And until next time, I invite you to vibe higher and thrive. I am Loüv Ma'at Dua. Ashe.